I need my phone. Okay. What happened? What? Oh, I was one of my Discord server bots aren't working anymore, so I just gotta fix that. And last night before I went to bed, I set up my breeding here. Where is 224 male? Yes, here. Health, mutations, accept, melee. Okay, you know, it's still reaching all of them. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Oh, the 4226. Hit 226 with health and melee mutation. Oh, that's a melee. What's funny? Well, there we go. My health one. 1H. Done. What else? Me, I used up off my meat. My Siffy has crashed. Well, fuck you. Yes. 631 meat. God damn. Sweet. I'm gonna grab another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, oh what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There we go. Are you going to do, no boss fights today. Not mating. Why am I stuck? Oh, no, you're not mating. I did this wrong. So the only way to fix this would be to, if I went, put both of these into, what the fuck just happened there? But if I was to put both of these here and they grow up there, yeah, that would be the way to fix that. Let me grow up. Yep, destroy those. Just gonna make sure everything's set to mating. Nope, that. No. I think everything's set to mating. That'll do. So this way. Sweet, so that's what, 48 Rexes to 48 females to a male. And Rexes breed faster than the Megatheriums, I do believe. So that should be good-ish. Gosh, while these are raising, I'm gonna go get a drink. I've returned. Fuck me, I need to get a haircut. My hair is pissing me off. What are you at right now? 66, 69. Actually, yeah, that's what I should do. Is I got those breeding up around here. I should do some math. Where is my metal? Actually, no, it's not that. Going to here, going to Rex saddle. Let's go calculate. I'll need 19 saddles. So that's 1134 times 19. So 1134 times it by 19. So I need that. 21,546. I need my notepad. Right there, yep, there we go. Yep. Okay. Armin, do you remember what it said? What the number was? Because not gonna lie, I completely forgot. It's 1134, so here, I'll just redo it. Calculator. Loads 1134 times that by 19 equals 21,546. 21,146 metal. 8619 calculator. 8619 times it by 19 equals 163,761. 163,761. Hide. How much? What is it? Fiber 4536. Calculator. 4536. Set by 19 equals 86184. 86184. Fiber. Done. Okay, so how much metal do I have right now? Hold up. So, metal. Okay, so I almost have enough metal. So I don't really need to do a big farm, but I'll still need to do a big farm because I need tech replicator and I'll need tech suits. Daedon, your favorite? What do you mean Daedon, my favorite? Hide? How much hide do I have? 102,000, so I need 60,000 more hide and fiber. I need 60,000 more fiber, which is so convenient to have an ascendant sickle, so that shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Hold on. But where is my soul balls? Soul balls. Hey. How about like 10? Yeah, 10 will do. This 1H is just about to go up, so what I'm looking for, 228 with a health mutation. 228 with the health mutation. Actually, no, I'll keep here. That's the wrong thing. Where's... Yep. I can see that. What's it? That's wrong mutation. Wrong line. Are these ones grown up? No, these ones haven't even grown up yet. Ooh. So once the other 24 grow up, I'm gonna get lots more things. Reflection? Rex. Flat. Oh no, do you mean Rex flexing? Is that what you mean? Even though I only have 24 breeding at the moment, it's still, that number still goes up fast, and it's just gonna go up faster once the other set have grown up. Eventually. That's genuine. Okay, that's very strange actually. Rexes seem to cause less lag than when I'm breeding Megatheriums together. Let's wait. Playing official? No, I am playing on a private, unofficial server that I am hosting. Well, you can probably tell because this is Soul Terminal. This is a mod which official don't have mods and stuff. And if I played official, I would get bored so fast. That is triplet double mutations, bruh. Once I get I'm gonna set, like, my plan is I'm gonna do all, so the dragon, the brood mother, and the anyways, so my plan is I'm gonna do the dragon, the brood mother, and the Megapithecus boss fight all together, so like one after the other. And then I'll get my tech armor, and I'll pretty much just go straight into the Overseer then. Hold on. Change to H, yep. Media meetings. So 4228 with a melee. Am I going to look so cool? Oh, it's gonna be alright. I haven't decided if I want to dye my armor yet. Screw that. I'm gonna run out of meat actually very fast while I'm breeding Rexes. So I should probably do a meat run at some point. I mean, I do have the Rexes to do that. Well, I'll just actually run into the swamp cave and smash everything in there. Get stuff for the armor. Stuff for the armor? What do you mean? Stuff for tech armor? Is that what you mean? I mean, I still need what I need. Black pearls. I actually don't even know what I need. Hold up. I don't even know what I need. Because I know resources breakdowns and ingredients. But I need 275 of black pearls. Okay. And that's double mutation. No. So I need lots of black pearls, lots of metal, lots of polymer. Element is I'll have tons of that once I have bosses. Options change to M. Go. Scuba. Gilly, yeah, okay. You mean what the holy shit. Oh, what the fuck is happening there? Need mantle to make I'm still a little lost with what you mean. Right there, Armin. And what's the figure? You know, I'm just gonna exit LD player. Yep. I'll exit it for now. It's not that important. Oh, yeah, I need element. Yeah, the only way to get element on the island is by killing the bosses, which, after I kill all 3 bosses on all 3 difficulties, I will have lots of elements. And then once I get element, that's the only way I'm moving around the island, because it is faster. It will be faster than a Pteranodon. That is for sure. There we go. I want to do a boss fight tomorrow. Nope. Because my Rexes are nowhere near ready to do all, the Megapithecus and the Dragonon Alpha yet. I want to do them all at the same time, so I got to get them ready for Alpha. Which will take a long time. Could take many days or whatever. It might not take that long. Depends on how much time I dedicate to breeding them each day. Which I do want to put a lot of time into breeding them, because I want to fight the bosses as soon as I can and move on to Scorched. Which once I'm on to Scorched, it will be very nice. Yeah, no, it's not possible to do that on vanilla like type arc. Definitely not. Because Dodos don't do any damage on vanilla arc. I'm 90% sure they don't, at least. Plus, it would be impossible to get there anyways because I would have to boost my, I'd have to seriously boost my, Dodo, my tamed dino stats to get to that point of fighting bosses with Dodos. Which I'm definitely not boosting my stats because then that isn't cheating. It just ruins the point of this playthrough. Still wouldn't be possible. Hold up, let's de-leech myself. You fucking serious? Get on. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Bosses, maybe, but they would still get absolutely destroyed. There's zero chance that I can do anything against a boss with Dillos in this world. Let's turn it on. yeah, I wonder what the default stats. I gotta see how much my health stat goes up by every mutation. Nah, Midori can stay in the bowl. I've got no use for it being outside of the bowl. Are you dying? No. It would be nice if these were not just diving straight fucking useless pieces of shit. Put hide it there, yeah. What's it? 9.2k. One, okay. Oh fuck it, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. Got meat there, yeah. And look for 230 with the health mutation. Genuinely, like, what the fuck is happening here? I'm actually gonna try and fix this. Why is this yellow? This is nice to see why. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, so now all of them are like this. You have to be fucking kidding me. Whatever. Holy shit. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hello. What the fuck is happening? Bro, genuinely, like, what the actual fuck? Right, just, yes, I just want to be able to look inside here, please. 2 health, what's this, level 230? Yeah, 230 with the health mutation. An oxygen. That is getting lots of dinos really fast. There we go. Swan, yep. Options, change names. It's gonna be what, 3 health? Well, for 230 with the melee mutation now. 30. 230. Yo, this didn't happen with the fucking Megatheriums, but it might have happened like this with the Rexes because they're just so much bigger creatures. Okay. Owner options change 3M. I don't know how to settle. What the fuck is my settle? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Stupid fucking dinos. Like, oh my god. I just picked up something I didn't want to pick up. Procure. Don't care what But these are T-Rex. They're Rexes. T-Rexes. They're Tyrannosaurus Rexes. They're being fucking so dumb. Rex. Shots are nice. Stuck somewhere. Oh, the diners are slowly fixing themselves. Slowly. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of meat. Hey, be right back. I have returned. It's almost done, it's like 90%. That's 17. Let's do this. where's my calculator? 17 times 500 equals that. Plus 10.6 1,600. So what's that? 19,000. Okay. Let's put you onto meeting. So what we'll be looking for? 232 with the health mutation. Okay. Eventually I can. Eventually, not now. Let's go. Okay, so what's this? This one can go there. This is what, 4 health? $232. I'm looking for 232 with a melee mutation. Wait, stream. What the hell? Students are doing ASMR. Oh, where are they? melee. Yeah, yes. So this one is the health one. Options change. This is the health for H. What? Like this. No, that's my Rex. I need this Rex. This is the melee. Change. 4M. Ah! Stuck. Oh, I got out. Yes. Easy, Rubik's Cube, it's easy. I was doing something. Oh, that's right, I was gonna grab my Anki. Yes, Anki, RG. Now I will grab out my Pteranodon player there. I'll do a little metal run while I'm waiting for the dinos to grow up. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, here. Pick you up and then grab out my Anki and my Aji. Which you gotta level up. Bro, why am I going so fast? I wonder if I'm gonna need more crystal. I might need more crystal. Not sure if I need crystal, but let's see. What do I need for tech? Replicator. So, what? 5,000 metal, lots of stuff. Tech. Armor? Huh? Tech. Tech. What is tech armor? Oh yeah, I can't see tech armor. Swing. Oh, surely I wasn't out of range. Yeah, okay, so what I will do is I'll actually focus on getting all the resources for Rex saddles first, and I'll make 19 of them. Or I could go a little crazy and make 30 of them for when I do the Overseer fight, considering I'm going to take 50 dinos into there. So I'll take, what, I'll definitely be taking one Utyrannus. And then my main Rex will definitely be the one with the best saddle. So that will be, my main Rex will be the one that I walk through the cave with, or on, maybe? Maybe I'll just go through the cave on my tech suit. That would be smarter, actually, yes. Yes, indeed. Does the direction hard to make? What do you mean? I'm not screaming. And I can't even scream, even if even if I wanted to, I can't. I physically can't. An Iguanodon that is just dead really easily. Ooh, I came in that a little too fast. No, I've never been. In my 1,000 and something hours of playing Ark, I've never ever teamed an Iguanodon. pick you up, pick you up, and metal into here. Yep. What's my oil, gas? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need some more gas. Okay, let me make some gas. I don't hate iguanodons. I just never had any point, never had any reason to actually tame them. Don't have any use for them. What am I looking for? 234 with a health mutation. Wrong mutation line. Oh wait, what? My dad messaged me. Let's go, speed triplets. Have a shark, have a heart? What? Food. Stray. Wait. I don't have any favorites. Let's wait. Stamina. Wait. Okay. Hold up. Are you going to leave stream? Not now, or not yet, at least. Whatever. That's my health mutation. Let's go. Fuck. Oh Jesus. Hold up. Wait up. So I'm call 234 with a melee mutation. 234 with a melee mutation. Ooh, there we go. That's kill. That's melee. Fuck off. So that's my health. Sorry, that's 4 health. That's my melee. So that's 4M. 2. This is my melee. Is that 5M? Wait, this is 5, right? Alright, yeah, that's 5. How the fuck did you end up all the way over there? What the hell? 5M. What are you doing? I am still breathing. Fucking getting a pain in the ass. Because stupid dinosaurs suck. Oh, fucking no. I haven't actually been breeding for really that long. Yeah, I'm definitely getting mutations very fast. To leave the... Okay, Armin. Thanks for stopping by then. You're a legend for that. Ooh, no. No way, put about there. About more like gasoline. Just so conveniently just have like fucking tons of oil. Where's my oil? Tons of oil. How much poly do I have? 1800, which one spoils every 7 days? Or 8 days? Might be 8 days one spoils. Welcome back then, Armin. Grand spell. Well, you're currently 11.4k. Nice. Hate reading dinos sometimes? Why do you hate reading dinos? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? That's gonna get loud. Oh, that is gonna get loud. I'm gonna run away. Just, well, where is my explorer? No. Helena, where is the Rex? Collegiate Company, Daedon, Dialect, Metrodon, no, Nicodamo, Hagar, PQST. What? ABCDG, HHK, and the PQRR, Rex.
Arguably the deadliest creature on the island, Tyrannosaurus dominum is a killing machine. Active mostly when hunting for food or defending its nest, a good plan is to avoid every Tyrannosaurus. It is pure power, from its stomp to its tail. It is not able to intimidate every foe with its will, but upon hearing it, it might scare the poop out of you. Quite literally. Despite being a different subspecies of Tyrannosaurus, everyone I've met still refers to them as a Rex or a T-Rex. I've long since stopped trying to convince anyone, especially the few who I've encountered wearing Tyrannosaurus teeth as necklaces. Taming a Tyrannosaurus is without a doubt the goal for any warlord or warring tribe. Tyrannosaurus is a fierce battle companion. There is a reason Tyrannosaurus is considered the king of dinosaurs, or in this genus, the lord. Any tribe that manages to tame one has almost nothing to fear.
God, I love these explorers. I should listen to them more. To Utyrannus next.
The Utyrannus cebus is believed to be related to the Tyrannosaurus rex, but it is noticeably different upon first glance. Feathered creatures are not necessarily viewed as dangerous predators in the same light as other theropods.
I like that. What do you like?
However, the Utyrannus strikes fear into even the island's most skilled hunters. There are few wild predators that are able to pack hunt alongside the generally hostile Carnotaurus. The Utyrannus does, with such ease. It is also the only creature I've seen to consistently induce a state of panic in opponents with its roar. Upon hearing it, most creatures in the area will flee for safety. A domesticated Utyrannus can be a powerful offensive or defensive addition to war parties. With its mighty roar, it can induce fear in opposing creatures. Meanwhile, Utyrannus can be trained to develop a confidence-boosting battle cry, which counteracts enemy attempts to induce fear, while also bolstering the resolve of allies, and may even draw wild Carnotaurus to its aid. These unique leadership qualities make the Utyrannus a versatile and, at times, a necessary creature to have on your side during large-scale confrontations.
There, I've muted the SFX, but I've bumped up my volume so that you can hear Helena very clearly. Now while we're breathing,
Coelodonta utilicero is a friendly herbivore, common to the tundra and grassland regions of the island. It is a large and dangerous creature, though it seems fairly trusting of the fauna around it. Once attacked, Coelodonta begins charging towards its foe. It builds up momentum as it charges, and depending on its ultimate impact speed, the results can be terrifying. With enough room to charge, it can even skewer the largest creatures in just one gore. Despite how powerful Coelodonta are, many tribes still hunt them extensively due to their unique resources. Its horns can ground into a highly arousing powder, and its thick fur can support many insulating outfits, making the Coelodonta in high demand. Even less advanced tribes use packs to hunt them down, though at significant peril. When not being Coelodonta makes an impressive beast of burden. Its ability to take on far larger opponents, provided sufficient charging room, as well as its sizable load capacity, make it a solid addition to any trader party or gathering expedition.
Well, I'm gonna actually change my stream name. Where's my stream name? Breeding Rexes and listening to Explore Notes. That's gonna be it. Done. Okay. Now let's destroy that. Okay, the next one. What's the next one after the rhino? The Tuso.
Tusoteuthis vampyrus is a very aggressive water predator. Approximately 9 meters long, Tusoteuthis is a terror of the deep. Once it grabs its prey, it slowly crushes it into submission, while using the talons on its tentacles to siphon and drink the victim's blood. Tusoteuthis is a terrifying opponent for several reasons. Firstly, its grab slaps the victim unconscious, so death isn't the only concern. Secondly, its vampiric blood drain instantly revitalizes it, even during combat. Finally, if Tusoteuthis is losing the fight, it sprays a cloud of ink into the surrounding water, blinding its attackers to cover a sneaky escape. One of the major benefits of taming Tusoteuthis is harvesting its ink. Unlike normal ink, Tusoteuthis ink is very oily and can even be refined into fuels such as gasoline. Between that and Tusoteuthis' distinct capability to grab and carry large creatures underwater, it makes for an excellent aquatic tame, despite its slower speed.
Nice. Nice indeed. Okay, next one. Troodon.
Quite possibly the most intelligent non-human creature on the island, Troodon magnanimus is an incredibly fast learner. It understands meaningful experiences much faster than other creatures, including humans, and its social nature means it also teaches its packmates, making them smarter too. If Troodon's cleverness didn't make it formidable, then its tactics and biology would. It specifically pack hunts at night when we are most vulnerable, and sees humans as its primary prey. This audacity is made especially dangerous due to its serrated fangs poison, which drains stamina from any creature, but outright paralyzes humans. Thankfully, Troodon is fairly small. Were it larger, it might well have become the dominant creature of its ecosystem. I thought Troodon simply could not be tamed until I finally saw a lone survivor with one. She told me that she let Trudy hunt a few of her tribe's smaller creatures for sport, and it eventually started following her everywhere. It seems that while Troodon is too intelligent for the rote conditioning of trank and feed, it can instead gradually gain loyalty from a social approach that provides it with the opportunity to hunt. Ever since, I have wondered at the benefits which a pack of ultra-smart, bred-for-battle Truden may bring to a tribe brave enough to earn the favour of these clever carnivores.
Well, that's that one. Can I find what on YouTube, Armin? Next one. That's the Trudon Trilobite.
Like most trilobites, Trilobite conchodurus is an opportunistic carnivore that feeds on anything smaller than itself which it can get a hold of. A sluggish creature, the trilobite's best defense is its incredibly hard shell. This seems to be a common adaptation for the slower creatures of the island. Trilobite is not a very good source of food. The creature seems to be made mostly out of internal organs and its protective carapace. This is good for the trilobite, as both river and ocean predators are less likely to prey on it if there are better options around. The trilobite does not seem to have enough intelligence to be tamed. This doesn't mean it has no use among resourceful survivors, however. Found along beaches and in the ocean's shallows, trilobites are easily one of the best sources of oil, pearl, and chitin on the island, presuming one doesn't wish to venture into the dangerous caves.
I like the person that experiments. Oh, the Helena. Yeah, she is fucking the voice actor Helena. Whoever plays Helena is fucking very good. Man, I haven't actually listened to any of these. I'm gonna listen to all of them right now.
Apparently a crossbreed of Triceratops and Styracosaurus, Triceratops styrax has both the characteristic three-horned face of Triceratops and the prominent horned ridge of Styracosaurus. Normally a very docile grazing animal, Triceratops becomes aggressive once angered. Triceratops will chase down would-be predators and egg stealers with incredible prejudice. Running away from Triceratops is harder than it seems due to its ability to charge and ram its target. I've seen Triceratops have an especially hostile reaction to the Tyrannosaurus, with herds attacking en masse. While not very fast, they are deadly in a group. A common mount for those that ride dinosaurs, Triceratops doubles as pack animal and combat dinosaur. Triceratops' bony ridge works excellently as cover from frontal attack, and the dinosaur's charge is incredibly dangerous. It is largely protective of its kind if it senses danger. In the presence of larger carnivores that appear as a threat, Triceratops becomes stronger and rallies the effort of its nearby species. It is also capable of harvesting a sizable amount of resources with its horns by shredding fruit from the leaves, making it a very useful work companion for smaller tribes.
Nice. Okay, next one. The Titano.
Today I witnessed an unforgettable sight. The extremely rare Titanosaurus bagacastrum. Essentially a walking mountain, it is an absolutely enormous sauropod which has developed armoured plates of bone protrusions all over its body. Between these plates and its unparalleled size, Titanosaurus is extremely difficult to put down. In addition, Titanosaurus seems outright immune to any sort of narcotic effects. They often inadvertently crush nearby creatures underfoot with every step they take. While most sauropods ignore non-hostile creatures, Titanosaurs take issue with creatures invading its personal space. This is probably because they aggressively feed off any and all plants they can find. Titanosaurus eats constantly, which certainly helps recover health quickly, even after fighting off numerous carnivores, such as Giganotosaurus. If ever a creature were too big, it would be Titanosaurus. You'll hardly see a Titanosaurus with just a saddle and a rider. Its immense size can effectively carry a fortress, defensive emplacements, along with a small zoo. Although the Titanosaur can be domesticated, it's believed the process causes the creature to slowly starve to death from its subsequent refusal to eat.
You have Dodo Explorer? Yes, I have all the Explorer notes. Which I will get to the Dodo eventually. Eventually get to it. Next one is the
Titanomyrma is one of the smaller creatures on the island. A frightening thought when you realize it is the size of a dog. A hive-minded carnivore, Titanomyrma is aggressive on sight to humans and their creature companions. When attacked or threatened, it releases a chemical which alerts all other Titanomyrma in a large range to help fight the aggressor. While small, Titanomyrma remain a threat because of their bite. Titanomyrma mandibles produce a toxic venom that causes loss of stamina, preventing escape and increasing the chance of losing consciousness. I've seen two varieties of Titanomyrma, drones and soldiers. Drones are smaller, faster and land-bound, with the intent to harvest for the colony. Soldiers are larger, slower, have wings, and they defend the colony. If Titanomyrma is akin to hive insects, there must be queens too. But I have yet to encounter such a variant. Because of its hive mentality, I've not seen any successfully tamed Titanomyrma on the island yet. Fortunately for lone survivors, separated Titanomyrma can be easily picked off for a small supply of chitin.
That was the Titanomyrma, so it's the like the bugs. The super annoying bugs that you usually find in like a group of 5 or something like that. That's what that was. Okay, next one. So the Titanoboa.
Typically found within the island's caves, Titanoboa exornita is an aggressive creature that prefers dark, rocky areas. This extremely large snake, while being a member of the Titanoboa family, does not constrict its prey as most boas do. I believe this adaptation comes from coexisting with giant insects. However, the Titanoboa's venomous bite is so potent that it is known to paralyze far larger creatures. Titanoboa has developed a strange coexistence with other creatures of the island's caves. Being immune to knockout poisons and being unable to pierce the thick chitin of the insects, the species have learned to coexist. They often hunt large prey together. As they appear immune to knockout poisons, Titanoboa exornita is basically impossible to render unconscious. Because this crucial step can't be done, I'm convinced that Titanoboa are not tameable.
God, these are so damn good. Which one's the next one? Or the Thyla?
Thylacoleo fertimorsus is a large, powerful marsupial that can often be found hunting around the trees among the island's redwoods. Its long claws and semi-opposable apt climber, a quality that Thylacoleo uses to its advantage while hunting. It clambers up large trees and waits to ambush passing prey by pouncing upon them. When something that large jumps onto a target, the victim becomes stunned and doesn't stand much of a chance. Thylacoleo's most notable fighting quality is its powerful jaws. Once it bites its prey, it locks its jaw in an iron grip that can hold most smaller creatures in place. Thylacoleo then goes on to savage its prey with its sharp claws. If it needs to escape from a fight, Thylacoleo uses its muscular hind legs to jump back to safety among the trees. Thylacoleo is a moderately strong mount, and its ability to climb trees and jump long distances makes it useful for traversal. As such, developing tribes often tame it. Small raiding parties particularly favor Thylacoleo, as it is well suited to ambushes and unfair fights.
Oh well, no. Well, you just have to passively feed the Tanaboa's eggs, preferably Quetzal Giga eggs. Quetzal Giga eggs are the better ones. So that was a theoretical chicken.
I'm not entirely sure how Therizinosaurus multiensis stays populated on the island. It is surprisingly slow for its size and is a solitary predator, so no pack to back it up. I suppose the fact that its sheer power rivals Tyrannosaurus is the only thing that allows this very aggressive, medium-sized predator to thrive. The claws of Therizinosaurus are some of the most versatile biological tools I've encountered. As adept at removing trees and foliage from Therizinosaurus' path, as they are at piercing the thick shells and hide of the island's most defensive creatures if backed into a fight. A tamed Therizinosaurus is one of the most versatile mounts a survivor can have. It can be trained to use its claws brutally or delicately, allowing the rider to primarily harvest with enhanced efficiency the specific kinds of resources that he or she needs. And in combat, these same claws can pierce straight through the toughest armor. This flexibility more than makes up for its inability to carry the large loads of the island's many herbivorous beasts of burden.
Neat. Next one, the Terrorbird.
Ranging from 8 to 12 feet tall, Phorusrhacidae rapidosulta is a highly aggressive avian that is just barely capable of very brief flight. Instead, it uses its wings primarily for balance during its high-speed sprints. Phorusrhacidae flight is actually closer to an impressive sustained leap or glide that is assisted and lengthened by flapping its wings. Phorusrhacidae shows interesting traits related to theropods, such as Utahraptor, Carnotaurus, and Tyrannosaurus. It has many similar traits, such as general shape and predator patterns, but its attacks tend towards lightning-fast dashes and beak slashes. Phorusrhacidae is an effective combat mount, particularly for harassing and scouting. Riders of Phorusrhacidae gain most of the benefits of a fast, mobile, ground-based theropod, while also gaining some of the freedom of movement from a flyer, assuming the rider can coax Phorusrhacidae into staying in the air over a long leap.
Man, these are so good. Next one is the Tapejara.
Tapejara imperator is a marvel to watch in the wild. It has astonishing agility compared to the island's other flyers, thanks in large part to the rudder-like fin that extends from its snout to the back of its skull. Initially, I thought the fin was simply composed of keratin, but closer inspection has led me to believe that it is actually some kind of sensory organ. Not only does it decrease Tapejara's turning radius even at high speeds, but it apparently provides Tapejara with extra information to help it fly through the air with unparalleled grace. I've even seen the Tapejara hover and strafe side to side in the air without moving forward at all. It's quite remarkable. The creature also makes effective use of razor-sharp claws to latch onto surfaces, such as the trunks of tall trees, holding its position indefinitely. Warlike tribes appear to consider Tapejara the equivalent of a versatile rotor aircraft, capable of rapid positional changes and aggressive agility. When domesticated, the Tapejara is typically outfitted with a unique triple rider saddle, enabling 2 passengers to wield handheld weaponry while the pilot takes the reins. When the Tapejara is latched onto a surface, both the passengers and pilot are able to make full use of their weapons together. Evidently, what this skittering creature lacks in distance, stamina, constitution, and weight-carrying capacity, it makes up for in maneuverability and combat versatility.
We've been lied to. I thought it was Tapejara, but apparently it's Tapejara. Nope, there. That's the health. Let's go. So now I want to look for 230 8 with melee now. And let's go to the next one. Oh, it's the Tapihara, now the Stego.
Stegosaurus regium has approximately 16 paired rows of plates along its back, flanked by another, smaller pair of 6 plates. This is contrary to the alternating rows on Stegosaurus fossils I've seen in museums. Not surprisingly, Stegosaurus uses the spines on its tail to defend itself. While not aggressive, Stegosaurus will come to the aid of another nearby Stegosaurus. This implies it to be a herd animal. Stegosaurus is commonly used as a safe way to transport large quantities of goods. And once you saddle one up, not even an Argentavis could knock you off that perch.
Argentavis?
A Stegosaurus
What
can
the
be trained
fuck?
to flex its back plates for different purposes, hardened to shield it from attack, in a heavier alignment that deals crippling blows, or oriented more sharply to pierce armor. These various plate configurations also come in handy for stripping wood from trees, gathering thatch, or foraging for wild berries, respectively. Stegosaurus can knock back or impale with a whip of its spiky tail, keeping predators at bay or pinning them in place. Its spiked appendage also helps for gathering berries. Go figure.
We've been lied to. Oh my god, I've been lied to so many times in this game. I thought things were pronounced a certain way, turns out they're pronounced a different way.
Among the few carnivores on the island that can match tyrannosaurs in size, Spinosaurus aquareliga does not match its ferocity. Spinosaur's 4 legs and large sail make it fairly swift on land and incredibly fast in the water. Its marvel is arguably the ability to change stances by going from quadruped to biped. The creature is visually distinguished by its spectacular sail. In my travels, I have seen many different and brightly coloured sails, as every Spinosaurus appears to have a slightly different palette. The one comforting fact about Spinosaurus is that it seems more at home near water than away from it. Although the creature is more powerful, faster, agile, and insatiable while in water, it tends to become less hostile as it gets farther from it. On one occasion, I only escaped a Spinosaurus by getting far enough from its lake home to make it simply lose interest. Spinosaurus is an incredibly well-rounded apex carnivore, faster than a Tyrannosaurus in water, and able to travel on land unlike a Megalodon. Its all-terrain versatility may be unrivaled. Although its movement speed is slower in a biped stance, it gains considerable attacking strength and mobility in this form. For hunters who wish to have a well-rounded mount, Spinosaurus may be the ideal choice, if they can acquire one.
So we've been lied to with the Tapihara and the Argentavis. What's the next that they were lied to that we don't pronounce
Among
properly?
the island's swamp-based threats, Sarcosuchus excubitor is a lot like what you might expect from a giant crocodile, a patient killing machine. It spends much of its days lazily waiting in the water for prey to walk near. That said, it is not opposed to scurrying onto land and pressing the issue when hungry. A good tactic for escaping many predators is to jump into the water, as most are slow swimmers. This is a bad tactic for escaping a Sarcosuchus, obviously, as they are actually faster in the water than they are on land. Whether in land or water, it utilizes a well-rounded arsenal of attacks to display its prowess as a hunter. If it desires to grab a predator and spin into a death roll, quickly lunge forward for a surprise attack, or target a foe directly behind it, it is able to do so with extreme ease. Sarcosuchus is a ferocious creature that even causes the fearless piranha to flee at the sight of it. Despite being river-dwelling creatures, Sarcosuchus seem quite at ease in the oceans. More than a few fishing communities use them as mounts, simply to help fight off megalodons, or to gain better access to the resources found within the reefs.
Okay. Oh, Okay. What What's the damage at? 402% right now. Neat. With 12.3k health. What health? While they grow up, I will be right back. Okay, I've returned and I come back to being starving. Feed myself. I was just gonna say, why don't I have volume? That's right, turned my SFX down. Now what's the next one? So what was that one? That was the Sarkos, so the saber-toothed salmon.
Fairly unremarkable by the island standards, Oncorhynchus grexlamia is a generally passive fish. Its main form of protection is swimming in a large school. Oncorhynchus does not like conflict, and generally swims away from anything larger than itself at very high speeds. Once provoked, however, Oncorhynchus becomes quite aggressive, along with its nearby brethren. It locks onto its prey with its long saber teeth and begins draining the creature's blood. This loss of blood is not too dangerous alone, but when a school of Oncorhynchus attack at once, their target quickly loses speed and stamina from blood loss, drowning if it cannot breathe underwater. Like many of the smaller fish found on or around the island, Oncorhynchus cannot be tamed, but it is often herded and harvested for its resources. In particular, certain cuts of Oncorhynchus meat are considered to have superb quality and are often referred to as prime fish, used for specific high-end concoctions and taming the island's many piscivorous creatures.
Nice. Okay, so next one is a saber-tooth salmon. Now it's a saber-tooth.
Smilodon brutalis is a solitary hunter, generally found in cold, lightly wooded areas. The island's mountains are the perfect habitat, as the mammal's fur keeps it safe from the bitter temperature. While its huge fangs are excellent for delivering death blows, the creature's claws can be just as deadly. Despite normally being a solitary creature, Smilodon brutalis are not opposed to hunting in small packs. In fact, they have to do this to take down larger prey such as mammoths. Enough saber-tooths can take down a Carnotaurus, perhaps even a Tyrannosaurus. Either way, Smilodon brutalis should not be underestimated. While not as fast as raptors, there's no denying the saber-tooth's increased resilience and power. In addition, well-trained saber-tooth can be taught to use their claws to flay corpses. This may sound morbid, but it is among the best ways to quickly gather large quantities of hide from the giant beasts of the island.
Oh, there we go. Now it's not foggy. Now I can actually see. Okay, next one is... What's that? That was a saber-tooth. I did the Rex. Now listen to this one again.
Arguably the deadliest creature on the island, Tyrannosaurus dominum is a killing machine. Active mostly when hunting for food or defending its nest, a good plan is to avoid every Tyrannosaurus.
Well, that starts flying for some reason, but okay. Well, let's just do the raptor then.
Utahraptor prime is an incredibly aggressive subspecies of Utahraptor found on the island. It tends to travel in small hunting packs, attacking smaller prey with its sharp teeth and enlarged foreclaws. When hunting in packs, the pack leader can vocalize a signal that acts as a battle cry. Be prepared to run or fight if you hear the call of the Utahraptor. The pack will repeat the calls and attack with much greater intensity. One of the faster creatures on the island, Utahraptor often uses their pack numbers to their advantage by swarming around their prey before it can react. The large curved talon on the second toe of this subspecies seems particularly suited for dealing significant damage. Utahraptor prime usually kill its prey with numerous slashing and biting attacks in rapid sequence. What the Utahraptor lacks in size, it makes up for in ingenuity. Rather than chase down smaller creatures, Utahraptor will pounce and pin its prey to the ground rather than chasing it around. Despite its normally aggressive nature, Utahraptors have become one of the primary combat mounts for roaming bands of raiders, as well as scouts for larger collectives. Those who ride Utahraptor claim they are difficult to tame, but then fiercely loyal. As a carnivore, once tamed, they require a steady stream of meat to sustain.
Oh, nice. Dodo, yeah, eventually. When I get to there. When I get to there. Well, that's also wrapped. Okay, now the Quetzal. Hold on, what? Hold on, what? Where's the Quetzal? Quetzal.
From afar, it's hard to believe that Quetzalcoatlus is one of the largest avians on the island. It shares a similar silhouette with the Pteranodon and nests near the absolute highest peaks. Upon closer inspection, though, Quetzalcoatlus is an enormous creature of tremendous power. I find it strange that such a large, imposing beast would be so skittish. Unlike other creatures of its size, it is more likely to flee than fight. I suppose the decision to flee from any trouble keeps the species alive on an island with so many dangerous predators. But then, how does it eat enough to sustain its massive size? Tamed Quetzalcoatlus have a very specific role on the island. Too slow to be an efficient local transport, and too weak to be an effective...
Oh, why did it stop like that? The fuck? Let me just... Yeah, yeah. Hold up. Now I'll go to the next one, being the Palovia.
Palovia maxima perfectly embodies the element of surprise. Though nenictodopids such as Palovia were once thought to be herbivores, I discovered that this creature is in fact a patient hunter of the most intelligent sort. After burrowing beneath the jungle floor, Palovia enters a state of hibernation and can go extended periods without any food. When some unfortunate creature eventually wanders by, Palovia bursts forth from the ground, tearing into its prey with its large canines before the victim can react. Though Palovia is ill-suited to the life of a mount, its usefulness in staging an ambush or as a village guardian cannot...
Why the fuck did it just stop like that? Let me listen to the Palovia again.
Palovia maxima perfectly embodies the element of surprise. Though nenictodopids such as Palovia were once thought to be herbivores, I discovered that this creature is in fact a patient hunter of the most intelligent sort. After burrowing beneath the jungle floor, Palovia enters a state of hibernation and can go extended periods without any food. When some unfortunate creature eventually wanders by, Palovia bursts forth from the ground, tearing into its prey with its large canines before the victim can react. Though Palovia is ill-suited to the life of a mount, its usefulness in staging an ambush or as a village guardian cannot be understated. With a tamed pack of Palovia, one could assemble a literal organic minefield of deadly claws and teeth. However, any ambushes using Palovia must be planned well in advance, as it will refuse to hibernate if it senses any threat nearby.
Neat. Okay, now the next one. It's gonna be also Palovia, the scorpion.
I'm not sure why, but the giant scorpions I've seen on the island are far more disturbing than most of the dinosaurs. Rather than simply kill its prey, Pulmonoscorpius gigantus injects its victims with a tranquilizing poison, then eats its unconscious prey alive. This subspecies has a large pair of pincers that seem connected to the same toxin sacs as the tail. I've never seen another scorpion that has this adaptation, but I've never seen another scorpion that's larger than I am either. Trying to tame a monster like Pulmonoscorpius gigantus sounds like a crazy idea, but I suppose the ability to knock out a foe could come in handy. It could certainly make incapacitating some of the island's other creatures much easier.
Nice. Man, these are so fucking good. Can't believe it's taken me a couple months to actually get around to listening to these. What is the Pteranodon?
Pteranodon wyvernus is a large pterosaur, capable of flying more quickly than any creature I have witnessed on this island thus far. It seems to have relatively poor stamina in comparison to its quick speed, however, making frequent pit stops on the beaches before taking off again. While other humans I've seen on the island still insist on calling it a pterodactyl, this is inaccurate. Pteranodon wyvernus' poor fighting and defensive skills mean they are likely to scavenge any number of dead animals rather than engage in dangerous combat with other creatures. They also flee at the slightest sign of trouble. Because of this, they are one of the most common creatures to be found darting across the island's skies. Pteranodons seem to be among the most popular flying companions from what I have witnessed, possibly because they are relatively easy to tame with a slingshot or bow. Mounting a pteranodon must be among the fastest and safest ways to get around the island, but it doesn't provide any measure of secrecy in comparison to travel on land through the dense foliage.
Nice. To the next one. So that was a Pteranodon. Okay, the Procoptodon.
The first marsupial I've encountered on the island is the Prosoptodon vivenculus. Standing nearly 3 meters tall, it is among the largest jumping creatures I've heard of. It is a fairly peaceful herbivore that will immediately flee when aggressed upon. One of the Prosoptodon's most unique features is its pouch. Unlike many pouched marsupials, Prosoptodon's pouch is relatively dry and has little in the way of sticky or oily fluids. I assume this is good for the joey, but I have not figured out exactly why yet. Its other unique feature, powerful hind legs, can knock back aggression much larger in stature. Prosoptodons show great precision when leaping, as if they can accurately target the landing without fail. I've seen them effortlessly hop and land from heights that would flatten other creatures. It seems Prosoptodon's knack for carrying things has increased its load-bearing capacity. Prosoptodon's dry pouch makes it an excellent beast of burden that can carry far more than any other creatures of its size. Additionally, it appears to provide an optimal environment for nourishing babies, so much that upon maturing, they have even more vigor.
Nice. Next one. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Grab out my Arjun. What was that? That was the Prosoptodon. So, Prosoptodon, now with the Plesio.
Elasmosaurus remus pisa is typically found in the deep oceans and has a strange role in the oceanic food chain. It almost exclusively hunts the smaller creatures in the waters, leaving most even moderately large creatures alone. The sheer size of the Elasmosaurus means that the quantity of food it must eat to sustain itself is nothing short of enormous. Elasmosaurus is a formidable fighter. Aside from the Megalodon, I have only ever seen 2 creatures bring down an Elasmosaurus, a Mosasaurus and human beings. Though I will admit, I have yet to thoroughly explore the staggeringly deep underwater caverns surrounding the island. Much like the Brontosaurus on land, Elasmosaurus is an excellent way to transport large quantities of goods over water. These powerful creatures are in fact so large that they can be used as mobile water bases. Ambitious tribes sometimes build bunkers right onto the backs of Elasmosaurus instead of building cargo ships.
Elasmosaurus? What? What? In what universe is a Plesiosaurus and Elasmosaurus? Whatever, to the piranha.
Megapiranha magnetmorsis is a carnivorous fish found fairly commonly in the rivers and ponds of the island. Its bite is incredibly powerful. I've even seen them break through the armored turtles of the island. Megapiranha has one of the strongest bites pound for pound of any creature on the island. When encountering a megapiranha, be on the lookout for the rest of the school. No one megapiranha is an overwhelming threat, but their tendency to swarm prey can make short work of much larger and stronger creatures. Any given megapiranha is easy to kill, but killing the entire school can be a daunting task. Like some of the other creatures on the island, a tamed megapiranha is best suited as a guard. Their high metabolism makes them require more food than many other creatures, but they are very adept at hunting their own food, particularly the coelacanths.
The coelacanths? Oh, I think I know what the coelacanths are. They're the fish. That was the... That was a piranha off into the Phiomia.
Phiomia ignavis is another of the island's generally docile herd animals. They are small enough that almost any predator can bring them down, but large enough to provide plenty of meat. Were it not for the protection of the herd and their instinct to run from any predator, these would almost certainly be hunted to extinction. Phiomia's tusks and trunk make it especially suited to scavenging plant life from the ground. It uses its tusks to dig up loose plant life, then uses its stubby trunk to scoop the foliage into its mouth. Adult Phiomia often dig up food for their young, and watching a baby Phiomia attempt to use its trunk can be quite amusing. While it is completely possible to ride a Phiomia...
Oh, it just stopped because... Okay. Well, that is good to know that you can't actually use the dino gun, otherwise it just stops it. Okay. Well, I'll actually skip that anyways. Go to the next one, whatever the next one is. The Pelagornis.
The much larger ancestor of water birds like the stork or pelican. Pelagornis myocenis shares many traits with its modern-day brethren. However, it seems to spend far more time hunting for fish over the open deep sea. In fact, I have rarely spotted a wild Pelagornis anywhere near the coasts of the main island, as it prefers to rest its wings by paddling on the ocean's surface rather than waddling along the island's beaches. Perhaps this behavior is a result of its survival instincts. The early Miocene was a post-dinosaur epoch after all, and Pelagornis would not be accustomed to such predators. Considering how quickly it flees from humans, one can hardly blame its caution. Because of its ability to fly, walk, and surface swim, a tamed Pelagornis is one of the island's most versatile mounts. But this comes at a cost. The same webbed feet that allow Pelagornis to serenely maneuver along the ocean's surface prevent it from carrying prey off the ground, which may limit its appeal to some survivors.
Okay. Oh, I just realized I picked that up, but I need to pick that up because that was fucking pissing me off, that one. Hello.
Among the bottom of the island's dinosaur food chain is a small herbivore called Pegomastax fructurator. It is content to spend all day alone, gorging itself on far more food than you might reasonably expect for a creature of its tiny stature. Its beak appears perfectly evolved for collecting food from plants while avoiding the indigestible fibrous strands. Pegomastax is likely to ignore any nearby creature and continue foraging, unless it's attacked, at which point it turns into a very aggressive, though rather unthreatening opponent, shrieking and whooping far above its actual threat level. You would expect a creature this small and weak to live in flocks, but Pegomastax seems to be fairly solitary in nature. While not pretty and far too small to ride, tribes often keep Pegomastax around as a kind of farming aid. Its skill at scavenging means that it collects an extraordinary quantity of seeds and berries, while also handily gathering the rare flowers, mushrooms, and other ingredients necessary to cook up unusual concoctions.
What's this? 8 health? Change. What's this? 8. Man, wow, this is like the fastest that I've gotten mutations before, like insane speed at the moment. Rex? I gotta figure out what colors I want for my Rexes. That's that. I will go to here and grab out the next ones.
Parasaurolophus amphibio has one of the more interesting adaptations of any creature I've seen on the island.
What?
Like all parasaur, it has a signature crest on its head. Very docile at first, I've been able to approach the creature without disturbing it. If startled, however, the creature can vocalize a distress call to the surrounding area that warns of danger. Parasaurolophus appears to be low on the food chain and is hunted by everything, creatures and humans alike, which explains its skittish nature. It is a good source of meat and hide, if you can manage to keep up with it long enough to kill it. Despite being what most tribes consider a relatively useless creature to tame, I once met an interesting woman who had tamed an entire herd of them. She informed me that many overlooked the creature's potential. She even graciously gifted me a fancy saddle to put on my own Parasaurolophus one day. As a relatively simple creature to domesticate, Parasaurolophus is commonly one of the first mounts a tribe will be able to acquire. Its ability to run relatively fast for lengthy intervals makes it a solid mode of medium-range transportation, though it has almost no ability to defend itself or its rider in a traditional sense. Smaller creatures, however, appear to be frightened by the horn of Parasaurolophus, although it doesn't do much damage. It also has decent weight-bearing capabilities, which could prove useful for nomadic tribes as they work to establish a presence on the island.
How long have I been here in the stream? So how long have I been streaming for? I go to Twitch, over 2 hours. Okay, so those are the Parasaur. On to the next one. Actually, I paused you. Yeah, why not? Anyways, okay, next one, Parasaur. So, next one after Parasaur is the Paraceratherium.
Paraceratherium giganticus is a massive, long-necked herbivore that inhabits some of the island's grasslands. It resembles a gigantic horse/rhinoceros hybrid, but is over twice the size of either. Paraceratherium is a very peaceful and friendly creature. Barring some surprises yet in store for me, I can safely say that Paraceratherium is among the largest mammals on the island. While its size means that Paraceratherium can provide an incredible amount of food, it also makes it dangerous when hunted. A beast of burden second to the Brontosaurus, Paraceratherium is an excellent worker and is sufficient in size to support a platform saddle upon which structures can be built. It is a naturally friendly animal and is not afraid of humans. However, despite its normally calm demeanor, when it or its owner is provoked by aggression, Paraceratherium can quickly become a real threat to the attacker and will use its girth to its advantage in combat.
Hold up there. This one. Rex. Googling something quickly. Yeah, so it has region 01345. 01345. Okay, so it doesn't have a 2. So what does that make me? I got 1, 3, 5. So I just need a 0 and a 4 white, and then I could make a full white Rex. So was it 0 and 4? Like a cyan color. Alright, so 4 is like that there. 0 is the main body. Do I have any good colors for that yet? Do I have any colors for that? Oh, and I got like a maroonish color. So that's just disgusting. Anyway, so the next one, so that was the Paraceratherium. Next one is the Pachyrhinosaurus.
Pachyrhinosaurus midisora is a medium-sized herbivore found almost everywhere but the island's mountains. It is generally calm and ignores all other nearby creatures unless it is attacked. Pachyrhinosaurus possesses a particularly unique survival skill. When threatened, its massive nasal boss releases a chemical into the air that calms other nearby creatures, making them less likely to attack it. Affected creatures are sometimes hungry enough to ignore the effect, and humans seem immune to it. Conversely, it can seemingly invert this phenomenon at will and coerce creatures into attacking it. Pachyrhinosaurus is an excellent starting mount for anyone new to taming. It is fairly easy to train, can carry enough to be a simple pack animal, and is not as deadly as some of the larger herbivores. Additionally, Pachyrhinosaurus can release its unique chemical on command to protect itself and its rider from nearby predators, or draw attention if desired, making it a potential lifesaver in a pinch.
Are you going to do Allosaurus? Yes, when I get there. Currently in the P's. See, considering there are a lot of dinosaurs. Oh, that's a Pachy. Now I'm to the Pachy.
Pachycephalosaurus is a bit of a conundrum. It is a very passive, even friendly herbivore, common to much of the island. At the same time, it is one of the most dangerous herbivores that I have yet encountered on the island. Its charging headbutt is a display of sheer physical power and can kill much more quickly than you might think. While Pachycephalosaurus is generally friendly, it has a short temper. Its fight or flight response always seems to choose fight. The Pachycephalosaurus becomes extremely aggressive once attacked. Additionally, it is an incredibly fast sprinter, so escaping from an enraged Pachycephalosaurus is very difficult. Pachycephalosaurus is an excellent battle mount for those who want to ride a smaller, nimble combatant into the fray. Because of its particular musculature, it cannot effectively carry large quantities of resources. It can, however, move with brief, magnificent bursts of speed, and its headbutt is simply devastating.
Okay, nice. Okay, well, what about the Rexes? Alright, we go to the next one is the sheep.
Since arriving on the island, I have encountered dozens of fascinating creatures whose behavior has never been studied or documented. And also sheep. Granted, Ovis arcum is quite different from the modern domesticated sheep, and even from wild sheep species such as Ovis orientalis. The unique markings on its face give it a striking appearance, and the male's horns possess a unique shape that is unlike any other species in the Ovis genus. As one might expect, Ovis stands little chance against the island's many predators. Like the dodo, its continued survival in the face of these challenges is a mystery. Some survivors have found herds of Ovis to be useful in farm life. Their wool can be repeatedly safely shorn with the proper tools, and cooked lamb chops are a popular dish among some tribes, as is their hyper-nutritious mutton. Every now and then, a survivor with a sense of humour will attempt to utilise Ovis as a mount, although the joke becomes significantly less funny once their slow Ovis is run down by a pack of raptors. One tribe has grown particularly attached to Ovis, perhaps uncomfortably so. I don't know the tribe's actual name, but I refer to them as sheep lovers.
Nice. Nice indeed. So this one should be just about done. Or in a second. Yeah, there we go. There you put your mating. I'm looking for 242 with a health mutation. And I will go and put on the next one. So that was the Ovis, so now to the Oviraptor.
Oviraptor philodictor is a small to medium-sized carnivore, common in the jungles and beaches of the island. Despite being a carnivore, Oviraptor's main source of food is eggs, which it steals from nests. Unlike any other creature, Oviraptor seems to be able to surreptitiously steal these eggs, usually without attracting the attention of an irate mother. In an incredible feat of natural selection, Oviraptor seems to emit a chemical pheromone that affects many creatures as an aphrodisiac. Mated creatures are much more likely to create new eggs while Oviraptor is around, which allows the Oviraptor to go about its business unperturbed. Too small to fight or ride, Oviraptor is still one of the more commonly tamed creatures on the island. Its pheromone ensures an increased stream of eggs from nearby mated wild creatures for breeding, eating, or cooking kibble. Oviraptor will autonomously do the dirty work of stealing eggs from other tribes or wild dinos on your behalf, without attracting unwanted attention. They also make quite adorable sounds, so many children simply like to keep them around as rather strange companions.
Neat. Next one. Healthy Oviraptor. So now to the otter.
Found along the island's many inland waterways, Lutra peloso have become exceptionally adept at hunting and foraging. This species of otter has to be particularly cunning because of its diminutive size and fierce competition for its preferred food source, fish. It is not a creature that excels at combat, and would not naturally pose as an intimidating threat to any predators. Finding packs of river otters is simple enough. They are distinguished by their elongated bodies, bushy tails, and webbed feet. Their trusting and inquisitive nature ensures they are often hunted for their lustrous fur, but many prefer to tame them to become trusted companions. There are few creatures which provide the companionship that Lutra peloso does. Rather than travelling beside you, it would prefer to comfortably rest on your back, providing insulation. Once domesticated, it can be told to harvest fish on demand, with a specific goal in mind from the fish that it consumes. The otter has a knack for foraging silica pearls, and can even yield a slight chance at finding black pearls within.
Okay, what am I doing tomorrow? That's the melee, and that's the health. Sweet, let's go. You fucking serious me? Why do I keep picking you up? Let's go health. Let's go 8 health. And 8 them. So yeah, now to 9 this is. this option change 9M, yep. And yeah, so this is 9 health. Change 9 each. Yeah, I'm actually gonna call it there for right now. I'm gonna call it for right now. I'm gonna take a break, but I will be back later for more breeding. And I'm gonna finish the mutations, or not finish, but get the 20 mutations in each. But yeah, I will catch you later.